Dandadan.
Dun 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 dun
But this one,
dun
I'm passing
dun
this one
dun
over to
dun
Brian.
dun 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 dun.
Nice.
All right, so chapter picks up where we left off last week with everybody starting not to be able to see Momo.
Yikes.
And Jin comes over to Vimola and he's kind of like, "Yo, can you see Momo?" And Vimola's like, "What? What is that?" And it seems like Granny is also starting to forget Momo as well. Pretty bad. Things are looking pretty
What
bad.
a piece of shit.
And as this is happening,
It'd be
as
your
this is
own
happening,
grandmother sometimes.
Zuma's friend says, "Hey, somebody give me a hand here. Zuma's vision is almost completely gone." Did they talk about this before? Is this a
That's
thing?
what I thought. But then I was like, I think that maybe that was the thing because everybody who went into that world is getting affected.
Oh,
So,
and this is his problem is that he's going blind.
Yeah.
And he mentions that Daiki, the old man that was trapped inside the game, who's actually a child, can't walk anymore because he's gotten too old, I guess. So he has to carry him around. And Granny tells Vimola to hold his hand so that she can guide him. And Jin kind of calls Momo to come ride with him. So he like brings his hands out and she jumps off of Vimola's shoulder. And he says that his spiritual pressure, his spiritual power is strong. So maybe that's why he can sense her. And he swears that he'll never forget her, which he definitely will.
That means he will for dramatic effect.
So as they're kind of walking through the airport, the Daiki asks why they're helping him. The first time we met, you tried to beat me with a stick. I guess that's what happened. Oh yeah, that is what happened.
Yeah. He was this weirdo guy that was like running around with the sword and stuff. Like
And
before the treasure chest thing.
Raya says, "Well, at the time, I thought it was your fault that Zuma was in trouble." And Daiki says, "Oh, so you were going to beat me for Zuma's sake?" And he continues to ask, why do that? Why go that far just for Zuma? And Raya goes, "Well, Zuma helped you too. Back in the day when he was getting bullied, Zuma was the one that came to help him. He was really pissed off back then, but he was really kind to the people that he cared about. And the people who gathered around him were all people who had problems at home or in school. So Zuma had to make sure that he was basically taking care of them. And he kind of
super pissed off back then. Super pissed off. Damn.
What is this stuff? Vitamins?
It's some kind of drink that they were washing down pills with or something.
It's probably drugs.
And Zuma was making sure that she didn't. And the girl's kind of like, "It's none of your business." And Raya goes, that stuff will kill you, And she says, "Who cares? What's the point of being alive?" She says, "I can't do things that are normal for everyone else." They'd ask, "Why can't you even do that much?" But how would I know how to answer that? My parents just gave up on me. They saw me as an embarrassment. I couldn't keep up with my classmates. It's no fun at all. As she's breaking down into tears. And Zuma goes, sorry, but there's nothing I can do for you. I got no idea how to help you, but as long as you're here, it'll be fun for us. The way you join right in and make everyone laugh, I can't do that. Whenever you get sad, just come here. Only don't use that shit anymore.
Them
And Raya chimes in and goes, the whole world moves too fast. We want to keep up, but we can't. We try our best, though. We just wanted to be forgiven. We wanted someone to tell us you're okay. And we cut back to the present when they're in the airport. And Raya continues to say, Zuma saved us all, and we need him. So we do anything for him. And we cut to a news broadcast of somebody talking about a vehicle that was attacked while transporting men who are currently standing for trial for murdering and kidnapping and other crimes. Some of the men that escaped were Juichi Kito, Juhiko Kito, and Jumanuel Kito, which are three very familiar names, if you remember. Very familiar faces.
Brian, which face is your favorite?
The one on the left.
Me too.
He just be chilling. And
Yeah, he's foul, but he's very discreet about it.
Yeah.
yeah, he's Jumanuel.
Jumanuel. The Keto Bros.
And we see people looking at the crew from the back saying, Mom, there they are over there. And they kind of focus in on Jin and they go, my, been wanting to see that boy Gigi. I don't see the other one though. Momo Ayase, I mean. And we see that it is the old lady and her family from the Evil Eye arc a long time ago. And it seems as though they have been tracking Momo by using her jacket and the scent from her jacket. And that means that she's nearby. And we see that they are planning to follow them onto the airplane as they say, I'm looking forward to this. Time for a little air travel. And that is where the chapter ends. Chris, what are your thoughts?
I like this chapter.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. What is going on this last page? Is that him just like trying to draw the sun or something? Or
it's a night sky, it looks like. And it looks like it's snowing, maybe?
Yeah, it's snowing. So it's just like snow clouds.
Oh, okay. I'm like, did they set this shit on fire or something? Like, I could.
No, it's supposed to be looking cold out there, I guess. It's supposed to start snowing and whatnot.
All right, he's going. All right, it wasn't the. I don't know. They didn't.
I think so, at least. I mean, it looks like that to me.
They didn't really get across on this. I shouldn't really be a critic or nothing, but.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, Chris.
No, it's okay. I thought this chapter was okay. It felt like a more of a transitional chapter as we start to relay the stakes for this little half of the arc. It was good to see more of Zuma. He's one of my favorite characters, especially of the newer variety. Umbrella Boy. He's got the coolest design in the crew, I think. And he's kind of like the archetype I enjoy. I enjoy like this kind of cliche character of delinquent with the heart of gold. So, you know.
I miss his mohawk though.
Yeah.
I like his mohawk look more.
Yeah. I like he's like this is his getting his shit together look. I'm growing up, you know.
He's not super pissed off anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see like this facet of his backstory and how much he means to his crew. So, you know, it was good to get that character insight. I almost didn't remember who these old people were, and then I remember the Evil Eye arc. So I guess their presence is interesting in some way or another. At least in the gag sense, they'll make me laugh a whole bunch. So I'm excited to see how it goes. Josh, what did you think about this chapter?
I enjoyed it. I read it pretty soon. I mean, not that long ago. But I did have a question to ask. Do y'all think that it's more than just a coincidence that he's bringing these characters back from that were in the Evil Eye arc, seemingly right around when the anime for the Evil Eye arc is dropping? Think there's any smoke there?
I think it's coincidental
Unbiased
because
King?
I think it's coincidental because they built up these characters tracking them before in like other arcs. I would be surprised if this was a coordinated effort because it's usually not done that way. But I guess it's not impossible. I wasn't in the room to really see the planning of this, so. But all I could say is I doubt it. I think it is very coincidental. Coincidental though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah. I mean, this guy's backstory is cool. We already learned about him like in the past, but I did need a refresher. I feel like I might need to reread these. I might need to reread everything that like we're reading just to catch up on shit.
Yeah.
I might do that after One Piece.
Yeah, every now and then.
Read everything we're reading.
It's good enough. It's good to refamiliarize yourself. I've been meaning to do that with Sakamoto Days, to be honest.
Yeah, I particularly want to do that with Kagurabachi. But yeah, don't have too much other thoughts in this chapter. I feel bad for the kid that fell into the game or whatever, and now he's an old man. He's aging. He's God damn it, man. I mean, he's got it the worst. The other guys will still be alive. He's dying fast.
Yeah.
That fucking card bastard that was reading that game.
The fucking card bastard.
Yes. And he's still out there. Yeah, I hate him. I rolled up. Yeah, what is wrong with this guy?
It's a fun face to do.
Yeah. I want to get a tattoo of that.
No, you don't.
I won't.
Were those all your thoughts, though?
I do want to get a giant card of that face.
No, you don't. Oh, you want a
And
card?
have it behind me.
That'll be fun. Creepy as hell, though.
Yeah, you guys will know the reference. Everybody else will just be fucking creeped out and probably never visit again.
Yeah.
They're going to come into the house, think everything is cool, and then they're going to come across there and say, what the fuck?
What are you into, bro?
There's not really going to be a good answer. I'm going to say, oh, I read the series Dandadan, and they're like, the series with the high school girl that was like almost naked in the first episode?
Yeah, but you got to give it a chance.
Yeah, but you know. Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, but trust me, all right?
Trust me, I'm not a weirdo. It don't make sense. It's great.
No, it's actually a good story.
Yeah, they've cut back considerably on.
Man, those are the Food Wars days.
Lewdness.
Food
Wars.
Oh, Food Wars is like, I swear to God, there's a good story in here.
Man, that was like, you had to be mad careful on the train. You had to be
You couldn't read it on the train. You could not read it on the train. Don't read that shit on the train.
Do not read it on the train.
You don't understand. The story is actually very deep.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Brian, what'd you think?
I kind of wish I read this chapter a little more thoroughly, or else I would have gotten my RGC.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
Over
I
Cags?
yeah, this was
see, I'm not the only one that strayed from gags.
this is a very beautiful chapter. I kind of relate a little bit to some of the sentiments of this chapter. It was very beautiful in a way that like kind of describes you know, how it feels like to be different and stuff like that.
An outcast.
Yeah, a bit of an outcast. And it shut up.
You want that? No, I'm joking. I can't believe I caught that. You just see I did at the corner of my mouth.
But it was really nice to see how Zuma is like. Of course, we knew that he was a leader of his people, like of his community. But it's nice to see him actually act on that and see what kind of leader he really is and why so many people appreciate him. And man, this guy is so kind and so responsible. Like even though he may seem like a delinquent, he's still keeping his friends on the right track and not letting them kind of just do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? Like he's still looking out for them and making sure that they don't do anything stupid or don't abuse drugs.
Hey, not the ones that at least fucking kill you anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's cool with liquor and weed.
Liquor
Bet
and
he's
weed.
down for that. Bet he's down for that shit.
Well, based on his artwork, he's definitely down with weed.
Yeah.
Sure, he's a little violent. But he's still a really cool guy. But yeah, I really appreciate this chapter. It was really, really nice to see a bunch of people kind of struggling in the world, kind of being together and helping each other out. It's a very beautiful message. But yeah, those are my thoughts.
Hell yeah. Well,
Granny Seiko ain't shit. I just want to throw that out there one more time.
she forgot her own granddaughter. No excuses, curse or not.